Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome back to Let's Play Outer Wilds. And when last we left off, we checked out the broken module on the orbital probe cannon and then we tried to get to the Hanging City. Our efforts didn't go so well, but we did get pretty close. The problem was those crystals that we were using to navigate around ended and I got pulled into the black hole at the centre of Brittle Hollow. It's not where I want to be. Let's try this time to go via, if we just quickly do that, to go via the way that Ryback is. Oh, and we cut it close again. Hello Moon, how you doing? Bye Moon. There is Brittle Hollow. We want to land this time on the platform where we can reach Ryback. So we've been there. We don't want to go there because that's not a good place to go. Instead, I want to go... Not there, that's a cannon. Wait, that is a cannon, isn't it? What were they firing at? That's a question. I do not have the answer to that. Okay, so there is where an explosion has occurred. I want to land there. That's where I want to land. Let's land there. So, go into landing mode. And we're going to land here. And we won't destroy the ship, because I might need it to take off. Okay, chances are I won't need to take off. So, one perfect landing. Achieved. Fantastic. Unbuckle. Still got the suit on. I haven't yet died because I didn't put the suit on and I decided to go into outer space. Yet. I will eventually do that. So somewhere around here there is a way down, right? There it is. We can ignore all this. Time's a-wasting me! Don't get pulled into the black hole. Or try not to, anyway. So, we want to go down. Can't go that way to the Southern Observatory because everything's broken. So down we go. Woohoo! Don't like getting closer to that. I like getting closer. So, then we go here, and I believe we need to push this up to get to where I want to go. Woohoo! We'll go this way, why not? Oh, the gravity of this place is so strange. I wonder how long this black hole's been here. You know, with the black hole being here, and the seed from Dark Bramble on Timberhearth, I think this place was doomed long before the supernova. So, there's Ryback. We're not going to torture him right now, though. I'm going to pay attention to this that I completely ignored the first time round, which will allow me to walk here. So if I just follow this, I really should pay more attention to these. Okay, I think that's where I want to be. Yes, what is this? Gravity cannon east 400 meters. Don't want to go to the gravity cannon just yet. There's also this. Ah, we could use this to get to... We could use the gravity cannon to get to the observatory. Hanging City, north 250 meters. Well, gonna use the boosters here to get a little bit further along, faster. For this place is probably quite big and I've got a lot of exploration to do. It's seen better days, but that's understandable. Ooh. Oh! Could use that to get some... Oh, if I could find the one that links up to that, I could very quickly get here. Either way, welcome to the Hanging City! Black Hole Forge District. Okay. Eye Shrine District. Meltwater District. School District. Okay, we got a lot to explore. They definitely made this place home, didn't they? It's big. Right, let's go look. Okay, this looks like a stairway down. I don't want to go down just yet. I want to keep looking around here first. Ah, there are trees. Fantastic. Too close. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Okay, that looks a little broken. Let's look around here and see what we can find. Oh! There's a scroll! Okay, more reading. We could craft an advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge, and knowledge is key to them. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. This is the safest path for our clan. Is it the safest path? Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find, because they couldn't find it. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have a design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to a Nona who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but a Nona explained many of its designs to me. Whoa, that was a big one. That was a big one. Okay, there are no scrolls here. I know those contain scrolls typically. What about up here? Aha! There is a scroll here. And something to read. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint anyone. I think I can do this, probably. What if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in my star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. If I only know what he taught me, what if I've bitten off a larger portion that I can consume? Still, all I can do is give my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we can find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Right, let's quickly go down and install this so that we can read it. Let's put this in here. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Solution 1. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps you could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. They've been there a long time. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished. Oh, so they were on that planet. And then the Dark Bramble exploded out of the yeah, that's what happened. My mentor, Collius, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. What Melaray and I learned from that fossil could theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. I remember the anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fish Cave when we were children. Okay, so we didn't encounter an anglerfish. when we went there. But they are there. And that is... okay. There is something here. Oh, no, no, oh! Ow! Okay, I need to use a little bit more thrust. This place might take multiple trips to fully explore. But I want to get up to that. There we go. What's in here? Oh. Ah. Okay. This needs to be to here. Needs to be all the way up to here. What is up here? This is a good question. What is up here? Oh! North Pole! There's a hidden way into the Hanging City from the North Pole! That is incredibly useful information. Okay. This is a faster route in. That's incredibly useful information. That'll save me some time. If I decide to come back, which I will absolutely come back. It's very, very concerning that you just look down and there it is, the black hole. Okay, let's head down some. Down to here. So. Black hole forge control. Ooh. Okay. Ship log update. Okay. That's now there. But how do I get to it? There's a whole area above me. And I do not know how to get to it. I could just rocket my way to... I suppose I could. Let's just do that. Black hole forge. Yep, read all these. Ah! That's how you do it. Whoops! Well, I figured that out the hard way. So here I am, on this floor. Looking around. I do want to get to that. For now, though, let's keep looking around here. Ah! Yep, there's ghost matter. It's gonna make exploring about a little bit harder. Yeah, ghost matter's gonna get me killed. Or at the very least, really badly hurt. There's nothing up here. Okay. So, if I were to go that way, I would die. So let's instead go this way. Okay, there's a lift there. Ah. It's there. Okay, it's there. So don't go that way. Good to know. Let's instead go this way. Which brings me to here. Which should be safe. right? I'd like to activate that, but for now, trees. That's where the ghost matter is. We don't want to go there. Up, I guess. Ghost matter? Not here. Okay, there's a scroll here. And a wall. Okay, this is the school. Explanation of festivals. Note that these are far more scrattily created lines. I think these are from the younger children. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like a known as Warp Core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. A single festival could last a long, long time. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Let's take this out. We do not want this scrolling. So we'll put this on the floor. Oh, they all died while learning. Yeah, the detonation of the centre of the interloper was so sudden. And there's one of the devices they use to write. If only I knew how to do that. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense. Tying it back together. As this is Solanum! As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things, like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day, the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Crony tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes. But it'll happen in someone else's. Someday. And it did! It happened in our lifetime. It happened in ours. That is terrifying to think about. Imagine being alive when the last sun goes out. Imagine that. Right, I'm going to jump over to here. And we're going to activate this. But first... Yeah, it's there, okay. It's there. So if I would activate this to go down... Ooh, there's a scroll here! Okay. Let's look at this. I want to have a look at this. So the school is not there. The school's over here. I'd like to see what this scroll says. Okay, that's where Doom is. We don't go that way. That way is perilous and dangerous and awful. Yeah, there's ghost matter. There is ghost matter literally everywhere. It's what killed them all. Right, let's drop this scroll. Move this scroll. And put this one in. What do we have? Ooh, more writings. Why we should build a new vessel? Ilex. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home, so they're shipbound. If we build a new vessel, we can return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this solar system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Colliers says we used to. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, and if we broke down other structures, like the towers on Ashtwin, for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we can make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the other universe. I asked the Arrow, and he says we use lots of resources on the Ashtwin project. If we could have a warp core for jumping long distance, if we could even have a warp, we could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make very advanced core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect to the vessel for travel because Poke is smart. Poke is very smart. So these Nomai are very atypical in that they are in one place rather than just travelling around. I want to get to there. That's where I want to go to next. Getting there, however, is going to be tricky. I think I can do it, though. I think I can do it. Not that way I can't. That is a very bad route. Okay, let's find... So that goes down, and the black hole is wibbly and black holey. Just do this. Ooh. Go around here. Up. Round. To here. Ship is over there. I want to not go... I want to go to the thing that I moved. That's what I want to do. Let's see if we can get to there. Let's see if we can get there. So I'm gonna go up. There's this area here. There's this area here. I'm gonna go all the way to the top. Oh! Ah. So that's a minor problem. That's broken. Huh. That is broken. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Oh, that's not good! Okay, I can't get to that easily. Maybe there's a way this way that will get me there? Oh, this is miserable. Let's go here. And here. I think this is where they used to sleep. Okay, that goes up. Okay, there are trees here. I'd like to check this out. See what's here. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal, the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Can they not explode, please? What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of a signal that brought us here. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? Of note, from the signal we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Okay, so we found the shrine. The only thing we haven't done yet is get to the black hole forge, which I want to get to. I really want to get to the black hole forge. How does one get to the black hole forge from here, though? Wow, you were literally sat down having what was probably food, and then you perished. Right. I'd like... if I go down here... No, this is the way I don't know where I'm going. Oh! Recording! I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turn means I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than wood mixing through shaking. Although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologise, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Or you could just apologise to Poke, but you're not going to do that. Okay. That brings me to here, which goes up. There's an area above. But that's not going to get... Ooh. There's something there, isn't there? Let's look at this. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe, the Source of Signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. I have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstances. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species, or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the Eye signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. Okay, this leads up. Where does going up bring me to? Just sort of looking around here. Gleaning things. Which brings you to a place where they were doing experiments with plants, maybe? So this now brings me to here. And then here. Which is back where I was. Okay. I need to get to this. How am I going to get to this? Could I... No. No! Not really. Ooh, the sun is old now. I don't think I'm going to have time. Okay, that brings me to here. I can go sort of up. This is not going to get me to where I want to be, though. Ah! I'm out of time! I'm out of time. Well, that's unfortunate. I really wished I'd had more time. My ship is apparently... Oh, my ship got pulled into the... Did my ship get pulled into the black hole? I think my ship got pulled into the black hole, didn't it? Yes, it did! I want to get into that. But how do I get into the black hole forge? Probably using that. Probably using that. Well, at the very least, we might have a good view of the end of everything. I should definitely land there at some point. I actually don't have a good view. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe that is for the best. Hi, Quantum Moon! How you doing? I'm presuming you're the Quantum Moon. Yep, that was you. Well, we have found many things and looked at stuff, and I now know a quicker way to get into... It's very dark. Boom. I now know a quicker way to get to the Hanging City. Look how few stars are left in the sky at this point. Well, there comes our doom. There it is. And when we come back, folks, we need to find our way into the Black Hole Forge. And then we need to find our way into the Southern Observatory. We've learned much about the Nomai, about how they're normally nomadic, how something to do with Dark Bramble, maybe they weren't actually on the 5th planet, but around it, something about Dark Bramble destroyed their vessel and then they had to escape, and about how some of them believed that perhaps they shouldn't be searching for the Eye. But next time, we'll maybe get more questions. Maybe we'll get more questions and more answers to them as we keep looking around the Hanging City and find our way to that forge. I think we have to use the system of warping around to get there. That's probably what we'll need to do. But I could be wrong. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. We made some good headway there. Some good headway. But there's still so much more we need to learn. So much more. We'll get there. Maybe.